Strategy number 2 for building backlinks, we're going to take a look at the clubs and memberships that you already have or that you could be signing up for, whether these are local business directories, associations you're already a member of, or memberships you're currently paying for. So let's dive over into Google, and it's going to be as simple as looking up your local listings. So for instance, I went ahead and I looked up the local city chamber of commerce. They have a business directory right here, so I'm going to click through and find the info where I can submit my business and get listed on there. Another method that I can use is to go into Google and type in my city and then just end it with businesses. Click on that, and the link that I get will be a bunch of different directories. So there's Kelowna Now. They have a business directory I could sign up for. There's growing industries in the Okanagan. I could click in here and see if I could maybe get my listing on here. Probably not, because this is more healthcare and technology related, but there you go. Look at this. So there's a technology business, Accelerate Okanagan. I could maybe contact whoever wrote this article and say, hey, I offer drone photography. Could I be listed on your page? And get a backlink just like that. So a lot of backlinking is going through articles and seeing, okay, could I get a link here? Would this person be willing to link through to me? Is it relevant? There's the local yellow pages I can add my info on. Here we can go. There's the Chamber of Commerce. And you just scroll through and find local business listings that possibly you can have yourself added to. You can also look at your statewide listings. So for instance, I put in British Columbia wedding photographers, and here we have a list of all the wedding photographers in BC. I can join this listing and become a member here, get a backlink to my website in my profile. Another place, here's for Vancouver photographers. I could join this site as well. I believe that's actually the same, wpja.com. Now let's pretend you're not a photographer, because you're probably not, so I'm just going to say I was a bakery in Abbotsford. Let's scroll down here, just type that into Google and see what comes up. So for instance, Yelp is top search results, so let's make sure that we have our listing on Yelp if you haven't created one already. TripAdvisor, again, you can submit your listing there and get a backlink just like that. 3 best bakeries in Abbotsford, BC. So there's a site called 3 Best Rated that will take the bakeries that have the most reviews. So remember, we did our Google reviews video earlier. That's why this is so handy, because most of these bakeries, most businesses you'll find, don't have a ton of reviews. It can be pretty easy to get onto a site like this. So I would just go and have a look at the Polly Fox. So let's look this up here. I'm just going to see how many Abbotsford. See how many bakeries reviews they have. So they have 200 reviews. So if I wanted to pass the Polly Fox in the review kind of stream, I need to make sure that I was incentivizing my customers. So for instance, I could actually have a little printout on my bakery that said, hey, do you want to win a free croissant or sign up to win free breakfast for a week? And then all they have to do is just leave a Google review, and every month I choose somebody who gets a free breakfast or something like that, right? And that way you're going to get every customer that comes in there leaving a review. So foot traffic businesses, they can get way more reviews way faster simply because they're serving more customers. Anyways, back to where we were going with this. I could go into Abbotsford and look up, let's see, Abbotsford blog. That's a great place you can find backlinks as well. So for instance, Tourism Abbotsford, I could read their blog and see if there's a post that maybe I could get a backlink from. I could also look at different people who are blogging about the Abbotsford area. If I have a bakery in this city, all I'd have to do is just reach out to them and say, hey, I'd love to send you a free breakfast just to try out and maybe feature if you find it delicious or something like that. And if I reached out to, 100 different bloggers, you'd probably find that 20, 30, even 40 of them would get back to you and say absolutely, and they'll do a full-on write-up of your bakery in exchange for some free breakfast. It's really that simple. Okay, so go ahead, find yourself some different directory links. Go ahead, find different places you can get the backlinks and start reaching out to people. It's really the action that gets results here. You need to take action to get those links. It's not going to happen just by happenstance, right? So go ahead, go through all of those and see how many backlinks you can come up with. You should be able to probably find anywhere from 5 to 20 easy backlinks by doing this strategy. All right, get to it.